All gays are pedophiles. Kill your local pedophile. No, I didn't say to kill all gays.
This is the wavelength that the right wing is on right now. And that is why I've gravitated away. I seen a video online of, people from the LGBT Pride March. People were saying that this group of people that included topless women and nothing more, no more nudity than that, was like Sodom and Gomorrah. And they're acting like they're pedophiles because of that. Which is insane. People might not know this, but Sodom and Gomorrah was not smited by God because they were homosexuals. They were smited because they were rapists. But leave it to conservatives to believe that being homosexual is worse than being a rapist. Based on my knowledge and just the vibe I got from watching the video, I would say it's more like Eden than Sodom and Gomorrah. And the fact that these people would confuse something that's actually quite serene for something that's evil, I think is a reflection of the type of people they are. And by the way, I like to say gender distinct as opposed to LGBT because I like to cover the whole range of gender distinctions. Now, a new fire kind of started after, I believe it was a female trans to male, shot up a school, Covington Catholic in Tennessee, killed 6 people. And immediately the celebrity response was to sympathize with trans people. Trans people in this instance were not the victims. The victims were Christians. The entire public response was very inappropriate and very political and, oxymoronic to any type of innate empathy. And what it is, it's a systemic rewarding of negative behavior. And that, I think, drove a lot of conservatives to be angry, and a lot of just people in general to be angry. My girlfriend, who is left-leaning, unfollowed a lot of celebrities who had that inappropriate response. But I believe that drove a lot of conservatives to develop an extremist, anti-gender distinct ideology. And then, of course, after this school shooting in Tennessee at Covington Catholic School, June came around and it was Pride Month, and Bud Light had this Deland Mulvaney as a sponsor. I guess it was around the time where people were still stirred up about the school shooting, and people just took all their hatred of this person who shot 6 people out on this poster person, and it was absurd. The accusations against Jeffrey Epstein are accurate, and that there's people who attended his island and participated in the same things for which he was convicted. And you're busy shaming somebody because they have gender dysphoria. So to me, it kind of pointed out that these people are not trying to protect children. They're trying to pick on easy targets. Another response I observed was how conservatives were sympathizing more with Muslims who were marching in the street and destroying France over the pride parades. Conservatives, it seems like the only respect they have is fear-based respect. Why else would you respect Muslims over gay people? Especially Muslims who are colonizing a white country. Welcome to the West. We're accepting here. And if you don't like it, you can go back to your country and get decapitated. These terrorists shot up a gay club in the United States and killed about 50 people. They shot up a church in Kenya, killed about 50 people. They shot up a church in Nigeria and killed 47 people. The degree to which you are hating on people who are gender distinct versus people who are Muslims is wildly inappropriate. There really is no logical reason to hate people with gender distinctions. There are conditions such as androgen insensitivity syndrome, which is a form of hermaphrodism, and it is a physically verifiable gender distinction. We have chemicals that are used as herbicides in our food, such as atrazine, which have been proven in a lab to turn male frogs' XY chromosomes into reproductively functioning females. So knowing that there are chemicals that are gender altering in our consumption, how can we hate people for being born a certain way. You know, the simultaneously held beliefs that conservatives have, and they don't even reflect upon, without even recognizing a grain of hypocrisy, is hard to fathom. You're spending so much time hating them, being a victim blamer, that you don't even recognize the root of the alteration. You can go fuck yourselves. Alright, that's the end of my video. Bibbidi bop, poopity blop.